Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. My name is Paul Chance, and I am the Senior Product Marketing Manager for NICE Workforce Management. With me today is Nick Martin.
Hi, everyone.
And Nick is one of the product managers on the WFM team and really an expert when it comes to cloud solutions. And so I'm happy to have this opportunity to talk with everyone about cloud. We hear a lot about cloud solutions. You turn on the news and they talk about cloud. And so what we want to do is discuss how does cloud impact contact centers and specifically with workforce management. So Nick, can you help me to understand why do companies look to the cloud as a solution for contact management and specifically WFM?
Sure, absolutely. So why companies want to move to the cloud? There's three key reasons. First, simplifying the management of their solution. When you think about all the facets that are involved in an IT solution, you've got hardware, network, the networking, maintenance, those kind of things. These can be a lot of pain points for enterprises, especially if they're not an enterprise inside the technical vertical. So first and foremost, simplifying that. Secondly, increasing the uptime and decreasing the downtime. So this is especially important. By one Gartner study, it estimates that as much as $42,000 per hour is lost on downtime. So this is things like loss of revenues, operating expenses that incur, and even damage to reputation, believe it or not, from downtime. So just as a simple example, if you go onto your bank account and you can't get through because the back end of the system is down, that's going to be a negative experience that you're going to have. So that's what we're talking about. The last and probably the most important aspect of this is cost avoidance. So one of the key reasons that enterprises are looking at a cloud solution is cost avoidance on things like hardware, maintenance, the long procurement cycle that you typically encounter with an on-premise solution that they can avoid.
Super. So with so many benefits for the generic move to the cloud, how has NICE experienced that move to the cloud for our customers? And are there many customers actually doing it?
Absolutely. We are definitely seeing an upward trend in moving to the cloud for our customer base. So we're really happy and excited about that. As to the benefits of why they're looking to do that, first and foremost, it's that reduction in IT complexity. So exactly back to why they want to move to the cloud in the first place. NICE actually provides end-to-end infrastructure on the cloud. So what does that mean? Providing all the hardware that you would normally have to see in a physical on-premise environment, NICE provides that. They also do the system administration and the performance for that solution. Lastly, they do the monitoring and the recovery. So the things that we spoke about before, increasing the uptime, the cost avoidance, these are all reasons why what we're seeing with our customers that move to the cloud. Secondly, there's an efficiency aspect to this. So if you think about what it takes to do a deployment for an on-premise WFM solution, what we're able to do in our cloud offering is decrease that by 30 to 50%. So you're talking about getting a deployment 30 to 50% faster than if you would have done it in an on-premise solution. And then unsurprisingly, because of this, we see a huge increase in customer satisfaction. So we've got committed service level agreements in place. And the case resolutions that we've seen with any tickets open, we actually see those resolve 50 to 70% quicker than if you had an on-premise solution. And of course, not surprisingly, we see higher CSAT scores as a result of the entire customer experience that they're having on the cloud.
Can you help me to understand how customers actually can generate a financial benefit?
Sure.
Moving to the cloud. Where does that financial aspect come in?
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's definitely lower, again, because we're taking on those costs, those are all things that the enterprise customer is able to avoid. So things that would have normally been done in a CapEx type cost model, they can avoid those in an OpEx type model. So that's what we're seeing.
Okay, it looks like we have a question coming in as we were talking about how privacy is maintained for the customer when there's so much vulnerability. We hear about that a lot on the cloud. And so this idea of security really leads to a broader question. Maybe we could address what are some concerns that people have about going to the cloud?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think there's two big categories of concerns, and security is definitely one of those. So, on a technical front, we have concerns around security. There's also questions about database accessibility. That's the technical piece. So as far as security goes, our cloud solution offers SSAE 16 SOC 2 certification. What that simply means is a lot of the myths that people hear about cloud being unsecure and there's all this vulnerability out there, that's just simply not true with our cloud solution. Secondly, we provide encryption in transit, and that's key in terms of protecting the data and making sure that our customers' data is secure. So that's the security piece.
Mm-hmm.
The second technical concern has to do with the database accessibility. And there's a lot of worry that if they are in a cloud solution, how do they actually access their database? Luckily, NICE provides Data Explorer, which allows them to do that. So they're able to go in and access their data unobstructed. They can eliminate data silos and things of that nature. So, that is definitely the technical concern around going to cloud that we have addressed. The other piece is more of a perception issue. It seems like the migration to go from an on-premise solution to cloud can be this never-ending cycle. But we do have a very straightforward migration workflow that gets them there relatively quickly. And it's not just this never-ending series of tasks, but it's well documented, and we've got a process to do that. And then lastly, product functionality. There is this misperception that if they go to the cloud, they're going to get reduced functionality. And I think some of that comes from the fact that we have two flavors of the WFM offering in the cloud. One is NICE WFM, which is the same functionality that you get on as an on-premise solution. The second one, and this is more for customers that we have that they're shifting off of, say, an Excel-based WFM solution. So we've got something that's a little bit more tailored to the streamlined needs that they have, and not as robust as NICE WFM.
Interesting. So as we summarize how customers look to the cloud, they do have this apprehension, but I think if we have the conversation, we can really address each of their concerns with very factual data.
Absolutely.
That says how we can address your security or your data access and provide an infrastructure where things like upgrades can be taken care of and the pricing model can work in a manner that is comfortable for the customer.
Yes.
And we can provide a financial benefit that we can take a lot of the expenses of managing hardware and operating systems and databases and admin costs and all that and relegate that to people that do nothing but focus on NICE solutions and NICE workforce management. And therefore, we can reduce issues faster. We can close tickets quicker, do upgrades do faster. We can provide all those benefits while giving them an SLA.
Absolutely. And it's all about, at the end of it, it's really about allowing our customers focus on their core business and not worrying about trying to manage a WFM solution.
Yeah. Because ultimately, we're in the business of helping customers help their customers.
Correct.
And provide the highest level of customer service, and cloud is a great way to get there. So with that, we thank you so much for your attention, and feel free to watch future NICE live sessions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.